Black light. Yeah, playing off of the last video. Excuse me. Let me explain a little further of what I'm talking about. When I say that we should reach out and try to squash all beefs in the Nation of Islam. There shouldn't be any sects, in the Nation of Islam. See, some followed Malcolm away from the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And some followed Wallace away from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Some followed Silas. Supreme Minister always was with his brother. Supreme Minister John Muhammad was always with his brother. But some broke away from the Supreme Minister, like Levi. Some followed Minister Farrakhan. Some followed Marvin. Minister Farrakhan all due respect. See, I believe that we should give respect to one another, even though we don't agree. But some of us get so emotional with one another, because it seems to be like disrespect among us. I think that Mr. Farrakhan has followers that agree with his methodology. I, for one, don't agree with it. At one time, back in the day, I did. But right after the Million Man March, the first Million Man March, after I went there, I didn't ever talk about, I didn't agree with him. I just quietly, left the ranks, went over to the Supreme Minister John Muhammad. And I decided to it was turmoil over there between Levi Muhammad and John Muhammad. So I decided to, just be a Muslim unto myself. But I was the type of guy, I never was too deep in the streets anyway. Never was too deep, because I had my uncle always talking in my ear. He loved the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, my uncle. But even when he was in the nation, there was some dissension among the brothers about Elijah, and different kind of rumors started popping up. So the enemy knows how to play off our emotions. And some of you aren't balanced too right. Y'all get too emotional. We want to offer brother. That's what the enemy wants you to do. Some of y'all follow Khalid. Now we got a bunch of sects. You know. And we not building on top of what Elijah, you know. So we blame, Wallace. We blame. The only one I know that's trying to unite is the Nation of Gods and Earth, the 5%ers. And they too much, a lot of them don't want to unite, but they smart enough and wise enough to know that all of us are here because are talking the way we talk and living the way we live because of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Farad Muhammad. But the rest of y'all, y'all done put it out on this YouTube. Y'all kind of like against Farrakhan, but you give the young ones, you're getting them confused. So I think we should all get together. Y'all should, the leaders of each various leaders should get together in the Nation of Islam and have a united nation before it's too late. Because I really do believe that we wrong in front of the eyesight of Master Farad Muhammad for dividing ourselves up into sects. Ain't no other way you can look at it. And if it's one among us that we feel like it's a stiff-necked hypocrite, we got to banish him. Black light.